Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another Marauder video. I'm Nuke, and I moved my camera just for the lighting, and I apologize for the audio, but I had to switch to my camera microphone because my headset is starting to die. So I will be looking at replacing it soon. But for this video, we'll be going over the ship weapons. I'll be using my Vulture. As you can see here, I have the 50 cal already installed on the front, and the 100mm on it. I have others ready to go and craft, but without further ado, let's get into a raid. Welcome aboard my capital ship. I have decided to use this instead of Vulture because the first iteration of these videos that I did, the audio was not good, and I can have 2 turrets on each of these ships, so I figured it would be a little faster to do it this way. So the first turret you can craft is the 100mm single turret. You get 15 shots as you see down below, and it is a 10-second reload between these. So it's just your standard 100mm turret. Single one-shot time, nothing super special. 10-second reload. If I go over to the other seat here, I have the torpedoes installed on this one. They do hit harder than the 100mm, but they do travel a whole lot slower, so they are harder to hit. You get 8-second reload for every 3 shots. And then installed on the front of the ship, I have the 50 caliber bow gun, which is just your standard 50 cal machine gun. I suggest using this over the Panzerschrek because the Panzerschrek is currently bugged, and you will see that on the next ship when I have the next 2 turrets and bow gun installed. So I will see you there. Here we are on my second capital ship here. I have the 460mm triple turret on here, which, similar to the torpedoes, has 3 shots and then has to reload. The shots hit about the same damage, but they travel faster. Harder to see them though, so you can't really see where you're aiming as well. And I forgot to mention the first ship that when you're on a turret, if you right-click your mouse, you actually can zoom in a little bit and have a little better shot seeing where you're shooting. Like I said, 3 shots, 8-second reload. That's all it is to the triple turret. So it is nice. This side I have the rockets. On the rockets here we have 12 shots before we reload, and they, just like surface to airs, will actually launch out and then take off. 8-second reload time for 12 shots. Nothing too bad. It does about the same damage as the 100mm, so a little less than the torpedo and the triple cannon. But yeah, let's get on the pilot seat, and somebody tried to board me. Oh well. And then the Panzerschrek. I do not care for the Panzerschrek as a bow gun because it's currently fairly certain it's bugged. For example, if I sit right here, see that rock? Apparently I'm shooting the rock when I'm aiming at the warp gate. So yeah, it shoots at about a 90-degree angle to your left. Don't know why. I'm not going to use it. I'm probably going to use the 50 cal if I ever do load those on, but I prefer the turrets anyway. Anyway, on to the next ship. Here we are on my third ship. I have the Howitzer loaded on both turrets, so there's nothing really special about it. Hits good, hits hard, short reload, 3-second reload, but it's a single shot. Take 1 shot, you reload. 1 shot, you reload. That's pretty much it. If I had a crew, I could have 2 shots at every 3 seconds. Be pretty good. Anyway, on to the next one. Welcome to the last 2 guns that we can cover right now. We have the Flak Cannon, which shoots 30 rounds of flak and then has a 15-second reload. I won't go through all of the shots, but it is mostly used for suppression. It doesn't do a lot of damage. It does distort a lot of vision, make a lot of smoke, so it's good for covering yourself to try and get away from someone or just to mess with someone. But yeah, I enjoy it. I have installed this one because this is my favorite of all of them. This is the nuclear launcher. It one-shots any ship in the game, and it's beautiful. So I'll shoot that. It's supposed to be a one and done, but as you can see, that's amazing. It still says that there is ammo down below, so if I get off the gun and step away for a little bit, get back on it. Oh look, another out of nowhere. And let's go shoot this one this way. So you hear clicking from the reloading. Beautiful sight. Reload, get off the seat, go back on here, and once again another one. I'm going to shoot this one at the space station, just to mess with whoever's going over that way. And I'm going to go ahead and start piloting this out of here. But yeah, so nuclear launcher, I will be running it because, hey, I like nukes. But no, it is the most powerful gun or weapon because, like I said, in one shot it's probably hard to hit. So you do want to take that into consideration when using it. Landing the shots is very difficult, but can be very rewarding because it, like I said, just blows it up. And I'm being shot by the capital ship. Cool. I might have to see if I can get a guy on here with me to try to just shoot that thing once. But anyway, with that, I believe I've covered all the weapons. We got the 2 bow guns and the 7 turrets. Again, the bow guns, you have the 50 caliber and the Panzerschrek. Then the turrets, you have the 100mm single turret, the Torpedo Turret, the 460mm triple cannon, the rocket artillery, the Flak Cannon, the Howitzer, and the nuclear launcher. Well, I hope you found this video useful. At least now you know what to expect with all the weapons that you can put on your ships. But I highly suggest using the 50 caliber bow gun if you wish to use one, because the Panzerschrek's bug. You might be able to use that just to shoot someone while you're trying to fly around him. I'll leave that up to you. But when it comes to the actual turrets, the 100mm cannon does about the same as the rockets, and the 460mm does about the same as the torpedo and howitzer. So those three, you can decide if you want to the AoE from the torpedo, I'm assuming there's AoE, or the speed of the howitzer and the 460 instead. The Flak Cannon I have just used for utility or defense. You won't get much offensive capability out of it, but it will definitely mess with whoever's trying to attack you. And then the nuke is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful addition, and I will be running it because I like it, but I'll leave that up to you what you want to run. Crafting it can be a pain, but the turrets do not suffer from the weapon modification bugs that's going on now where you lose your weapon mods after every raid. Your turrets will persist from raid to raid until you lose your ship or take them off yourself. So, without further ado, if you wish to ask any more questions about Marauder, get feedback before you purchase the game if you're considering doing so, or you just want to hang out and possibly do some raids with me, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/nuclearite. I'll be streaming this quite a bit now, so I hope to see you there. If you want to support the game, try to get a little bit more exposure, like this video, sub to my channel, or drop a comment, and that hopefully will get the YouTube algorithm to give it a little boost, so that way more people can jump on the Marauder train. So with that, I hope to see you in space. I'll see you next time.